What's up, guys? Welcome back to Give a Shift. Welcome to the first episode, let's just call it the first episode of the new season of Downshift. Downshift is our show that comes out on Mondays every second and last Monday of the month. This one is not coming out on either of those dates because I missed a week because of things. But regardless, we are here. This is our first episode of Downshift. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new, feel free to hit that subscribe button as we have many things coming. I'm just going to say at the top of this video here, I apologize for my voice. My throat is destroyed. And it is winter. It is currently snowing again after we just got like 5 to 6 inches last night. So anyway, this is Downshift. Welcome again. Today we are going to be talking about 2019, looking back on our year past for our first video. So I go up this very steep hill. And we're just gonna touch on a couple things. I just picked out like 4 cars to talk about that I thought were important and notable. So yeah, let's get into today's show. Welcome to Downshift. First on the list today, we're talking about the Corvette C8. The C8 Corvette, the first production mid-engine Corvette. Yup, it finally happened. If you aren't living under a rock, you know this happened. So basically they unveiled it last year in 2019 that they're finally making a mid-engine Corvette. This has been the rumor since like the 70s basically, that the next Corvette's gonna be the mid-engine Corvette, blah blah blah, things, you know, but they finally done it. So yeah, basically this thing, well, this is what it looks like here. Enjoy this nice photo. I'm not really a huge fan of how it looks. I've never really been a huge fan. I mean, I used to be a fan of Corvettes. I'm not a huge fan when I was like 6. But regardless, there are performance bargains. They really are. I mean, this one starts at $56,000 or $56,000 or $55,900, or, you know, 56K plus taxes, title, license, all that garbage. But this one comes with a 6.2 liter LT2 V8, like I said, mid-engined, that makes 495 horsepower and 470 pounds of torque. So it's not it's no slouch, right? It goes 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds, so it's sub 3 second 0 to 60 time. It has an 8-speed dual clutch automatic transmission. It is only available with a dual clutch, and as far as I know and as far as I've heard, it will only ever be optioned with a dual clutch. Basically, because of packaging issues, they could not fit a manual transmission in this car. So that is the only option we are getting for this car. And yeah, this thing, like I said, it's first mid-engine Corvette into production. They've had concepts and things in the past. You can still fit a bag of golf clubs in the back behind the engine. That's why I personally think the rear looks kind of goofy. The race car looks pretty dope, but the production car looks kind of meh. I'm not a huge fan. But yeah, that is one of, I'd say, a very important car that came out last year, or at least was debuted last year. Won the Motor Trend Car of the Year already, which is kind of surprising because they haven't even been shipped to customers yet, but whatever. So yeah, 2020 Corvette, mid-engine, blah, 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 things are happening. It is coming out and being shipped to customers very soon. It starts at, like I said, $56K. I optioned one, I built one. Without even like getting super into like accessories and all that garbage, mine priced out to $88,000. So, I mean, really depending what you want, I'd say for a decent spec, you're spending at least $75,000. There's no way anyone's gonna buy a base model $56,000. There's probably gonna be like 2 of them, and they're there to say that it's 56 grand, just like the Tesla Model 3 when it came out. So yeah, that is the first one for today. Second on the list for 2019 is, again, if you paid any attention to any sort of social media, even not even automotive social media and news, you'll know this happened. Tesla Cybertruck. This thing's whack. Like, it looks insane. I still don't know if it's a real thing because there's no way that passes like pedestrian, like crash safety standards and all that garbage. But regardless, Tesla came out and had their whole press event for the Tesla Cybertruck. For some reason, I always want to call it the Hypertruck, but it's a Cybertruck. Anyway, so it looks crazy. It reminds me of kind of, it's got like some like DeLorean 80s vibes. But the body is stainless steel. It is very angular and looks crazy. It apparently has armored glass, but I don't really know if it's really armored, as you can see in this video.
Sure? Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Well, maybe that was a little too hard.
That it kind of failed at the actual event. Now, I've heard some rumors that, you know, A, they did it on purpose because it gets a lot more hype and a lot more social media, and then they conveniently come out with, you know, a little test after it saying, oh, this is what happened before and blah, 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 you know. I don't know. But, you know, it's supposed to have a stainless steel body that's impact resistant to minimize, like, dents and things, and then armored glass for whatever use, you know. It comes with 3 options, a single, dual, and triple motor options. The triple motor does 0 to 60 in allegedly 2.9 seconds. It has a 500-mile range and has a 14,000-pound towing capacity, which is insane. That's over obviously like a 1500 series truck and under like a 3500, like crazy super heavy duty. Those things, I just saw the new F350 or 450, I don't remember, the dually that they just are coming out with. That media is now getting their hands on, tows like 37,000 pounds. So it's right in kind of that middle of like a 1500 series truck and like a crazy heavy duty diesel, like 3500 series dually kind of thing. But at the end of the day, 14,000 pounds is no slouch, of course. Pricing for these single motors is gonna do 40K, dual motors 50,000, and triple motors 70,000. So you can order these and put down an order, or you know, like you can pre-order them for only $100 down, which is kind of ridiculous. Which that's like one of the reasons why, to me, this doesn't really make sense. Like, I don't know if this is a real thing yet. Like, it's real, but is it really? Because like the Roadster, I mean, that one's a lot more expensive. The Tesla Roadster is supposed to be like $250,000, but like the down payment for that was like, I think it was either $45,000 or $50,000 to order one. This is only $100. I feel like this was like a big social media like push. But regardless, 250,000 people ordered one within like a couple days of the event. I think it was like 3 or 4 days after 250,000 people had put down $100 for this. So that's a lot of money that just shot into Tesla, you know what I mean? That's a lot of cash that they just raised, which is kind of what they do pretty often here. They run their company a lot more like a tech company than they do an auto company, but whatever. That is something that came out last year. It's pretty important, especially in the electric game. One of the first... Nah, I shouldn't do it. I thought about doing some donuts. It's one of the first electric trucks that has really come out that is a big name, I guess you could say. The Rivian truck is still coming out too. That'll be a pretty big competitor for the Cybertruck. So we'll see how that goes. I'm really interested to see what you guys think. Do you think it's a real truck? Do you think it's fake? Do you think... I don't know. Just leave your thoughts in the comment section below. Alright. These last two I'm gonna go through real quick. These are on the hypercar kind of spectrum. I thought it was still important to talk about because I think they're both very interesting stories. So first off, Koenigsegg Jesko, or Jesko, however you want to pronounce it, coming from the Swedish hypercar production company, Koenigsegg. The car was named after Christian von Koenigsegg's father, which is kind of cool. The car comes with a completely redesigned, in-house built 5-liter twin-turbo V8, making just under 1,300 horsepower on pump gas and a little over 1,600 horsepower on E85. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, Koenigsegg actually owns and sold the patent for E85. Their biggest moneymaker isn't their cars; it's their patents. So they actually invented this whole, you know, maybe not invented, but they owned the patent for E85, and they sold it off. Blah blah. They licensed it. So regardless, yeah, crazy. Powerful car, very, very light. It's obviously all made out of carbon fiber. They completely redesigned the interior as well. So the car is brand new, refresh. It's not just a reskin like a Gara or anything like that. It's a brand new, bespoke car. Also, it has what they call lightning speed shift or something like that. 9-speed dual clutch or multi-clutch. I think it's more than... It's not a traditional dual clutch. It is their own bespoke, second developed transmission, designed in-house by Koenigsegg, that delivers shifts even faster than modern dual clutches. It is what they say a modern, one of the first like big steps forward since the dual clutch came out a couple years ago. So it's like crazy fast, really cool. Like I said, developed in-house, both the transmission and the engine are both developed in-house. If you guys want to read more about this car, if you want to get really nerdy into it, they do on their website. It's very, very interesting if you're into like mechanics and anything like that. Allegedly it has like the lightest crankshaft of any V8 in the world. But it's very, very interesting. You can see in the link below in the description. Definitely go check it out. It's really, really cool. This car, they're gonna make 125 of them priced at around $2.8 million. Every single one was sold before they even showed off the car in Geneva this past year. But then it was really cool. Koenigsegg like took it around the world, toured it at different like auto shows, different galas, different, you know, things like that. It was really cool. So yeah, the Koenigsegg Jesko or Jesko, however you wanna, you know, pronounce it. I thought was an interesting thing. Like I said, definitely go check out their website in the description below. It was very interesting how much technology they really packed into this car. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about really quick, ooh, there's some snowdrifts, is Bugatti hitting 300 miles an hour. Now, I still don't know how I feel about this. I think it's really cool that a production company, or a manufacturer rather, finally broke that 300 mile an hour mark. We had been sitting, what was I think it was 284, I think Koenigsegg hit in Nevada with their Agera, which was a customer car. Keep that in mind. But Bugatti finally broke that 300 mile an hour mark. They did it at their own testing facility out in Germany. It's like a crazy large loop that has over 5 miles straight. I think it's 5.4 miles or 8.8 kilometers. That they don't allow anyone else to use, which is kind of, you know, it's kind of dumb in my opinion, but whatever. They hit 304.7 miles per hour in a modified pre-production Chiron. That's the keyword there that kind of throws me off. It's right after this happened. It was clearly like a media play, which is very smart on their end. But right after they set this record, they now are selling like a world record edition car, just like they did with the Bugatti Super Sport and everything. But that kind of threw me off. It wasn't like a production car or like even a customer car like what Koenigsegg did last year, or even what Hennessy did with their Venom like a couple years ago. That was never like Guinness certified, but they went faster than the Veyron in 2 miles. The Koenigsegg went faster than the previous record of, or Guinness record, you know, of the Veyron in less than 5 miles, which is what it takes for, you know, which is what this straight is, you know what I mean? And it was on a public road that they just closed down in Nevada. But regardless, this was a pre-production car that they did modify. They took out like the seat. I think they did some stuff to the interior. They modified the bodywork. But like I said, they did come out with the car after this. I'm gonna go here. I don't know, that just kind of threw me off. But so technically they did break it. They have the Guinness world record for the fastest production car. But that just kind of annoyed me. That A, they did it on their own track that they don't allow anyone else to come to. B, it wasn't official, like an official like production car. It was technically still a pre-production car. They even say it on their website that it was a pre-production car. And C, they did modify it in the sense that they took out seats. They did all this other crap. It's official. It's just kind of annoying. But whatever. We'll see what, you know, Koenigsegg does with the Jesko, because that they do want that to do over 300 miles an hour. I know Hennessy is still developing their Venom F5, I think it's called, that they're testing out as allegedly this coming year in 2020. They also want to do over 300 miles an hour. So we'll see how that goes. It'll be very interesting to see, you know, this little race here. But Bugatti was officially the first company to cross that 300 mile an hour mark, which is kind of cool. It's a very, you know, well-known brand with speed. Allegedly, their CEO says they're over this whole top speed runs thing. Now that they've, you know, hit this mile marker, hit this, you know, like this benchmark, I guess you could say. They're always going to be in the history books for this, which is very cool. It's just kind of unfortunate they did it in this way, but whatever. I'm curious what you guys think. If you guys think it's, you know, official regardless, whether or not, you know, just let me know in the comments below. I'm curious. So yeah, guys, that is the first episode of Downshift for 2020. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said many times, if you want to read up or see anything that I talked about, definitely check out. All the links are going to be in the description below. Go check out something, especially on that Jesko if you really want to get nerdy with it. And then all the media stuff will all be linked down there. So yeah, thank you for watching. I appreciate it. I hope you guys are excited for more content coming. There will be a video coming out on Friday after this one goes up. And probably some more new show coming at the end of the month. I'm very excited about it. I've been working on that. So yeah, if you guys are hyped, hit that subscribe button to get some more content coming to your subscription box very soon. If you enjoyed the video, hit that like button, and of course, leave comments down below. Let me know what you guys thought of all the things that I talked about today. And with that, that is it, guys. I will catch you guys in the next video. My name's Thomas. This is Downshift on Give a Shift. See you guys next time. Peace.